Alright, Scorpios. Appreciate y'all for stopping through. If you're new here, my name is B. Nice to have you join us this lovely Venus day. If you don't know, then of course we run a poll over on Twitter. Just to kind of always keep some audience interaction. And it's always a fun thing. It's always a fun time. I think, you know, my collective likes it. I enjoy that motherfucker. So it's always a time. Y'all really tied with Libra. But I mean, I'm real bitch enough to say that I'm biased. So when it come down between y'all and Libra, I mean, y'all won. Sorry. So here we are. It was a very tight and close race. Okay. So Venus Day, if you don't know, and I'm not an astrologer, okay, but I do kind of follow astrology things and kind of try to keep up or whatever with what I do know. So today is Venus Day, which is Love Day, a good day for romance. So I think I want Fridays to be my days that I get my romance content out, right? So here we are with that. But I got karmic partner twice, child. Not twice, y'all got the other card. So yeah, again, everything below is in the description box. Booking with me, like, share, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Hopefully you become a part of our collective, okay? Always manifesting that my YouTube platform grows. I really want my YouTube platform to be separate than my Twitter. So always praying that most people find it. So hopefully you guys find it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Got some nice background music going. So the way we're going to do this, I'll pull a few cards for love to see what it is you need to know. And then we'll come in with channeled messages from your person. Since I do that on Fridays anyway, after I get done with y'all, Sagittarius' video is already out. I'm getting y'all's recorded now. And then after that, I'll hop over on Twitter and I'll do some collectives there. And then we have a Venus Day sale over there for any of you if you want to check that out. If you check it out in time, okay? Because I only run it for Fridays and I run it on Fridays. So if you ever catch this and you enjoy it and you want to be a part of the wave, make sure you check me out, follow me on Twitter, and this is something we do usually on Fridays. So of course, without further ado, thank you El, thank you Yahweh, allow me to be unbiased in these messages. Allow these messages to resonate for those who need them the most. Allow this video to find who needs it the most when they need it the most. Okay, allow these messages to be clear, and thank you for allowing me to be an oracle to get these messages out for Scorpio. This is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know your information, you better ask somebody, okay? If you don't know now, you know, you better call a friend, ask a friend or something, okay? If you just a Scorpio Suns, cool. But I'm just not the one to be able to try to preach it to you, okay? But if you know, for the girls that get it, you know, and the girls that don't. These are for the Scorpio Risings, Venus, Moon, and Sun sign. Okay? So we're going to definitely jump in. What do Scorpio placements need to know for their love life? What wisdom do they need to know right now? What love messages do we have for Scorpio? Mask. So let's see. I want to cut one more time. Messages for Scorpio in love. Closing the door. Soulmates. Angelic support. Some of you definitely could be releasing a karmic soulmate right now. Or closing a door on a karmic soulmate. Or just releasing a cycle as it comes to a karmic soulmate. My heart chakra is booming. I keep getting the little thuds. Need two more. Storm. Abundance present. Yeah, and I'll take that one. Which was that? Nostalgia. Okay. So nostalgia is at the bottom of the deck. I'm seeing 444 as we're getting started on my time dash. So again, I do feel like a good thing for a lot of you guys could be trusting right now, making sure you're building good foundations. 4 represents trust to me. 4 represents protection. 4 represents building a foundation. Okay. So for some of you, Scorpio placements, you could definitely be ending a cycle or walking away from something, or just kind of closing a chapter to start a new chapter in your life. Yeah. Karmic cycle. So I do feel like you could be with a karmic partner right now. There could be a karmic soulmate that you're talking to or that you're dealing with right now. This person could maybe trigger a lot of fears and insecurities within you. This person is here in your life to kind of help you with that. At least that's, you know, even with the soulmate card. Oh yeah, damn, I didn't even get to show y'all the card. Okay, closing door. Right, that's the first one. So y'all can see what I'm talking about. Soulmates. Y'all was just gonna let me rush on into the reading, huh? Y'all just wasn't even gonna remind me I didn't show you the cards. Angelic support. And y'all know I'm not reading the bottom of them. If you don't know and you've been here for a while, you know, again, everything will be below in the description box. Truly Intuitive oracle cards will be down below. We'll do an intermission in between, or I'll probably do it later. I gotta grab that hat because I don't have my hat. Well, my t-shirt is next to me. I'll do a promo for a partnership in a moment. But yeah, I guess y'all was eager. Y'all must be eager to get y'all message, huh? I just ain't even do the intro right. I just ain't even promo nothing and stuff. I was post promo. Anyway, karmic partner. I'll definitely try to make sure I get into it after the fact and make sure I promo and get all the stuff together. Storm card. Okay. Abundance. And y'all know I don't read the words at the bottom. Though I said purchase the cards, the link is below if you need to purchase the cards. Present. And it's the climb. While we here, we looking at these cards, again, while I can do my proper promo. Divine Wisdom Oracle. The link below is in the description box. Black owned business, black owned boss. Okay, truly intuitive, the good, truly a good friend of mine. Okay, her cards, all right, can be found over on Twitter. All right, check out the link. She has a couple of different decks. Okay, I believe she has 3. All right, so make sure you check these out if you like these pictures and you think they're really, really good. I really like these cards. These were a gift to me. All right, these were gifted. So I definitely try to make sure I do my job. Not only were they as a gift, and I really love them, so I try to make sure I promote them. Not because she asked me to, because she didn't, but just because, I mean, why the fuck not? You know, it don't cost me nothing to actually do that and run it down to y'all like that. Anyway. So like I said, what I am seeing here, Scorpio, is some of you could be dealing with a karmic soulmate, or there could be one in your life. It says a person you attract in your life who is sent to show and teach you what true love is. A life partner. True love and promotes growth within. Okay, so some of you could maybe be feeling like this about this person. Some of you actually could be with this type of person, right? Karmic partner, it says a person you attract into your life who is sent to mirror the unresolved issues you haven't healed or addressed. Not meant to last. Mirrored energy. Toxic connection. Facing your fears and your insecurities. So I do feel like some of you will actually be breaking up with somebody, and you will be kind of separating from someone as divine protection. It says spiritual protection. Like I said, I saw 444. 444 is also about being protected. Okay, it's also about divine protection. Okay, when you see that, it's also about building that foundation. It's about trust, you know, trusting that what's going on is in for your highest good. So there maybe could have been someone that you're missing right now, even maybe, right? For some of you, this is someone that you met and that you're missing them. You close the door on them. Others of you, this will be someone you're about to close the door on. Okay, this is to help you further kind of get those fears and insecurities, right? You got to go through those rough patches. You got to close out those rough cycles in order to really get to the other side of it. It is the climb. Okay, so don't take it to hardship. Not everybody you meet in this life you're supposed to be bonded with and connected with forever. Okay, and it's okay to actually experience people. Okay, that doesn't mean close yourself off from them. Others of you, again, this is someone you miss. This was your person. Y'all went through a lot of rough patches. Okay, you needed this time to really kind of sit with yourself, you know, and that's totally okay as well. In this period of separation, you probably, you know, became very abundant as well. But I am seeing, yeah, something that you closed the door on. You know, you were being protected at the time. I am seeing this as a split energy. Some of you already walked away from someone. You were being protected at that time. You might already know that. I don't feel like this is done, though. Right? So I feel like there's going to be something else coming, whether it be the same person, or you kind of might, you know, fall into the energy with a new person. Right? There might be a whole nother soulmate that's coming around. That's here to kind of help and push you through. Yeah. Even with it's the Climb card, it says pushing through the pain, hoping for better days. Yeah, on the right path, exhausted, faith in the journey. Right. So for some of you, it's like, you know, you might already have separated from this person, you know, but it's like you're still keeping faith, right? Even though you really do miss them, you know, even though you really do have those deja vu moments, and it's like, dang, I miss the good old days where me and my boo you know, used to get to just lay up and chill and relax, and we didn't have to do too much. It wasn't a whole lot of fighting, you know what I'm saying? But yet you're still pushing, you're being patient, you understand that it's divine protection, you know, look for your guidance, you focus on your own abundance outside of just love. You know, yeah, you get through your rough patches. You understand that this is just a part of life, you know, for some of you. So when you see 444, it almost makes you inspired, you know. It makes you keep going. It makes you hungry. For some of you, that's the energy you need to have when you see it, when you see 444. Allow that to kind of push you into that perseverance, to know that whatever is going on is in your highest good. I'm also being told to reiterate to somebody that God's rejection is also God's protection. So again, if you're breaking up with somebody, or somebody has to separate from someone, a lot of the time this is in your highest good. You know, there is meant to last is on this karmic partner card. So this was someone who was only in your life for a season to teach you something. This wasn't nobody who was meant to be around forever. They wasn't supposed to go into your abundant period with you. They were supposed to just help you on your journey to get there, right? They was just here to help you on your climb to get there. That's it. You the one got wrapped up thinking that this was your life partner. No. God said you don't need a life partner. You see how this is you, right? There is no partner. It's just you and God on this climb right now. You want somebody to do the climb with. No. It's not that you can't have nobody to do the climb with. It's just you're not there yet. This ain't that part of the show. This ain't that part of the segment. You're supposed to be doing this piece of the segment by yourself, but you're still trying to kind of latch on to other people, or you're wanting someone, right? Thinking that, oh, these people are meant to go through my rough patches with me. No, but these people you're here to kind of experience, to kind of help you grow. Just like I said, someone you attract into your life to mirror the unresolved issues you haven't healed or addressed. That's it. And once you get that and you close that cycle on whatever that is, you on your way and they on their merry motherfucking way too. Their job is done. The contract is signed. That's why it's a karmic soulmate. Right? That's why you have so many different soulmates. You have so many different people you attract into your life at different phases of your life. This is just someone you're meant to come into contact with right now on this part of your journey, right? You still got other parts of your journey where you got to meet other people that's going to help and mirror back to you what it is that you need to be clearing out. Some of you definitely can start rejoicing. I feel like for some of you, love is going to actually, I feel like the hard part is over. Okay. Divine blessing is here. Period of prosperity. I also feel like that's with somebody for money, even though again this is supposed to be love, but y'all know I see all types of things. Okay. So with someone, their money, you've been working really, really hard financially, and it's definitely going to start pouring in. You're going to start seeing it, so you can start kind of creating some good times and some happy memories. I feel like for somebody, you kind of want to start creating good times and happy memories. It's definitely going to start happening. So let's clarify before we move into channel messages. Give me something for the Storm card for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising placements. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, El. Thank you, Yahweh, for these messages. Light bulb flipped over. Give me something for the Storm. Give me something for Storm. Turtle. Yeah. So for some of you who are kind of closing out that karmic cycle, it says clearing karma and you're closing the door. For some of y'all where that resonates, it feels like it's just taking forever, huh? I feel like you've been closing out this cycle or trying to close out this cycle for so long. You know, you've been trying to get through this rough patch. You've been trying to get to the other side or whatever this is you're going through for so long. It feel like, you know, it probably feel like you just been persevering for forever, huh? But I feel like, yeah, there's going to be that's why I said for some of you, there's going to be a surprise though. There's going to be some sort of blessing because you are being so patient and because you are being so you are persevering, right? And even though it might not look like it through these rough patches, through the chaos, through the despair, as you go through your time of need, as you're going through this pain, as you're going through this anxiety, you're still wishing for better days. You're still working hard. You're still determined. You're still knowing that you're on the right path. You might be exhausted in whatever sense of the term, whether it be financially, maybe you exhausted with the relationship, maybe you just exhausted emotionally because you are trying to close out karmic cycles, and spiritually and energetically that shit is draining and it's tiresome, and it's like, well, damn, how many motherfucking spiritual baths can I motherfucking do until I get done with this shit? I feel like I've been trying to heal this, work through this, release these fears, release these anxieties, these same things over and over and over again, and it just seemed like I'm not making no motherfucking progress. You are. It's just slow and it's steady. But that's what it feels like when you're consistent. That's what it feels like when you're persistent. That's what it feels like when it's, you know, steady progress, when it's not just rushing. And again, healing and self-discovery is not an overnight process. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna move at turtle speed. It is. Then what song is that? What song is that? What song is that? It's fuck. It's a Drake song too, but what song is that? I feel like there's a message with that. Over My Dead Body, yeah. Fuck. Off of that album. Damn, I can't remember the name of that fucking album. Yeah, Over My Dead Body. Yeah, and I feel like that's the energy. Okay, that's what I was like. There's a reason I keep trying to pull that song out. Yeah, and I feel like that's the energy where some of you are having though. And even though it's slow, you're gonna be rewarded for that. Cause I feel like that's exactly the energy you having. That's why that song kind of just called to me like that. Because I feel like that's how you feeling about whatever this is you want. This love you want, this life you want, this money you want, how you feel about yourself. It's like a over my dead body feeling. I refuse to not have it, right? So I'm going to continue to persist. I'm going to continue to push through. I'm going to push through the pain, even though it hurts, even though I'm crying, even though, you know, my heart is broken, even though I'm still healing, even though I'm fighting to heal, right? Even though I have fears and insecurities. It's like over my dead body, I refuse to actually lay down and get down. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to just put up or shut up. I'm a fight. I'm a push. I'm a go. And I do feel like you will be pushed into a sense of yeah, I feel like you will be pushed into a sense of just kind of reward for that, blessings. You know, that inner wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You know the right path. You already know what's up. That's why I said, yeah, you keeping faith through it all. What did it say? Faith in the journey. Yeah, hoping for better days. You know that better days are gonna come. You're holding on to it. You're holding on to it. You know what I'm saying? You vision it for yourself. You see it for yourself. Yep. I used to love that album too. That was the album that really just kind of sold me on Drake. I always loved Drake, but that album, whew, I was a super fan after that. Now not so much really, but that album, I can't even remember the name of the album still, but I know the cover when he was sitting down and my boy was in the gold, in the suit, was it the gold, like brownish looking? Give me something for the soulmate card. Actually, no, give me something for angelic support. Clarify angelic support for me for Scorpio placements. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. Throat chakra. Yeah, guidance and support. Connect more to spirit and your higher self. For some of you, you need to start actually communicating more with your spiritual team. I don't know how often you talk to them. Okay. For some of you, It could just be talking to God, you know what I'm saying, or however that religion is set up. For those of you who actually enjoy like talking to your ancestors, right, and talking to your passed on loved ones, and you that deep into it, talk to them more. I feel like you need to communicate with them more, especially for that group where it's like you're closing the door on somebody and it's like a breakup sort of situation. Yeah, energetic healing, meditation. Yeah, so meditate yourself. Set more intentions. I feel like definitely start doing more meditation. If you have some tarot cards, I do feel like start pulling an oracle card for yourself every day to connect with them. Start doing some sound healing with some sound bowl healing. I personally just recently got into crystal healing for crystal healing myself. And I didn't even know that's what the fuck I was doing, you know? But definitely got into crystal healing for crystal healing myself. And I realized that, again, it was something that I could do. Like, I was doing it for myself, and I didn't know I could make a profit off of that shit till I was pulling cards for myself. And my spirit guys was like, bitch, you can make a profit off this side hustle. Hello. But making sure that you do this for yourself, and as a means to communicate with them, okay? For those of you who have altars and you have ancestor altars, start sitting at your altar more. Start actually communicating with them more. Yeah, some of you might actually be scared to do that. Some of you might actually be a little nervous when you think about that. And it's like, communicate with my dead loved ones. I don't really know. But yeah, it takes a group effort, okay? I'm going to tell you like I tell everybody else. The same way you talk to God is the same way you can talk to your spiritual team. They all one, are they not? You don't want to talk to your dead loved ones, but it's the same thing like talking to God. You talk to God every day. You bother and get on his nerves. What's the difference? Ooh. It's all a part of the team effort. Excuse me, my hand got caught up with the mic thing. But it's all a part of the group effort. It's all tied in together. You can't have one without the other one. You know what I'm saying? Just like you sit and talk to God, what make you think that you can't sit and talk to your spiritual angelic team, right? Your spiritual angels. Those in your family that passed down that are here to make sure that you actually do what you need to do in this lifetime. It takes a group effort. Faith without works is dead. Just like you can't talk to God all day without doing shit, you can't be out here moving and then not talking to your spiritual team about what's going on. So even if this is something where it's a spiritual protection and you don't really understand it, right? Start using that inner voice. They'll start helping you understand what's going on with your journey as to why you are here where you are. God, I thought that this was my person. I don't understand why we're going through these rough patches. Your spiritual team will start talking back to you, but you have to actually start communicating with them to start making that progress. It's a collaborative effort. It's a collaborative effort. Give me something for this present, and then we're gonna get up out of here and pull these other cards. I need an actual chair too, because this little thing I'm sitting on is not gonna hold up for much longer if I keep gaining weight. Give me something for this present. Coffin card. Yeah, so I said, like I said, a reward. You want more for the present? And I do feel like you might even be surprised with a vacation. Some of y'all might be surprised with a vacation. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's in the energy, in the air. I guess because it's springtime, everybody want to go somewhere where it's beautiful. I've been getting it a lot in the collective that somebody about to either move or take a vacation or something like that. I do feel like some of you will definitely be coming out of a cycle. A lot of deep grieving, but I do feel like, again, you're coming on the other side of that. Once you actually start this new cycle, you'll be surprised with something. Some of you are definitely moving. It might come off of the hands of passing on from a loved one, though. Like a loved one might pass away, and that might kind of trigger you to moving. So I can see that too, and I do feel like you'll move into a whole new place, but it's going to be a lot of, perseverance. There might also be a lot of kind of heated situations going on. Some of you also might get some nice intimacy coming up. This heat at the bottom of the deck with this intimacy card. If I could grab this motherfucker. So I do feel like there might be some heated passion, okay, that might come off of a heated discussion. Scorpio, make sure you watch your temper, okay? Don't be out here trying to antagonize nobody for some good sex, okay? That's not cool. But I do feel like there might be kind of a heated moment. Or whatever, where it's like the conversation might get a little heated and then it might turn into a little something sexual. But I also am seeing, after grieving some material loss, I do feel like you'll be blessed with something. So there might be some material gain too, after a period loss that can kind of grant you to take a vacation, or that can grant you to kind of move and relocate. Okay. But I do feel like this might even be with your person. Some of you definitely might be traveling with your person, as a way of kind of getting the intimacy back after a heated period, where you and your person kind of had to close the door on that, and you know it was a lot of hard work or whatever, but you kept the faith. Y'all had some rough times, and I do feel like in order to kind of really get the passion back and the intimacy back, I do feel like there might even be a vacation coming, where like y'all can sit and talk, you know, and it kind of just put y'all back in a good space after some rough times, and after a lot of heated situation, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna, you know, it's gonna come slow. It's going to be a slow thing. All right. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stand for the rest of the time, because I just don't trust that chair not to break. And I just don't want to have to edit me falling through the chair out of the thing, you know? So we're just going to do this standing up. And then, of course, I'm just going to get another chair. Okay? So let's go ahead and go in with channeled messages. Since we're already 20 minutes in anyway. And y'all know I get chatty. I be trying to keep this under an hour, okay? I really do be trying. Okay, channeled messages from Scorpio's person. Breakup and divorce. So I do feel like definitely some of you could have been going through a bit of a breakup or divorce. Or like I said, just had to close the door on somebody. So you could maybe even be missing somebody. Like I said at the beginning, you know, y'all went through a lot of rough patches. Shit is slowly getting together though. You know, you flow on with it, you staying patient. Yeah, I feel like some of you, yeah, you're kind of bored with where things are now. You know, things aren't really where they used to be. The intimacy isn't really there the way that it used to be, you know. But I do feel like, again, it's the climb for a lot of you that resonate with that. You know, you understand you had to close the door on a certain cycle or on a certain something, right? You understand a lot of what your fears are and what your insecurities are, you know. Root chakra card, right? Going through those fears, going through those insecurities, understanding your insecurities about, you know, your body, or your body, how you think, you know, learning to be more secure and safe. Tell me you still love me. Okay, so I do feel like your person does miss you. Okay, I do feel like y'all miss each other. That nostalgia card was the original card at the bottom of the deck, right? So that is definitely that energy of, you know, I miss you, and you know, I would like to fix things or work things out, or yada yada yada, you know. Understanding where things went wrong, I heard. My coffee in the morning. Fall. All right, so I do feel like, yeah, someone kind of feels like things are kind of just falling apart between you guys. Definitely. Okay, I do feel like they miss you a lot in the morning. They could definitely be going through substance or using substances to kind of keep you off their mind, or to kind of sedate with what's going on right now. Scorpio, this could be you. I know sometimes you guys undeveloped anyway. Obviously, it's not every Scorpio in the world. But some of you guys definitely could have issues with substance for sure. Okay, I've known a couple to have. So make sure this isn't you, Scorpio, if you're going through something with somebody and you're kind of drinking more or smoking more, you know, or kind of resulting to things, you know, you don't need, right? In order to kind of sedate this. Let's go half on a baby. So that usually gives me, yeah, new beginnings. Summer is that heat energy, along with this yeah, like I said, that heat energy, along with that heat in that intimacy card at the bottom of the deck with the summer. Okay, because summer gives me that heat, that hot, you know, things kind of, you know, the temperature rising. So I do feel like also be careful on that. For some of you, where it could be that surprise and that gift, that could be the gift and the surprise, okay? Where it's like, you know, you had to end a cycle with something, and then it's like, you know, you take a trip with your boo because y'all been kind of going through it lately, and it's like, okay, well, let's take, you know, just a vacation to get like the spice back. And I do feel like, listen, y'all might even, there might be a baby coming up, okay? So if you don't want that, obviously make sure you take precautions. If you don't care, then I do feel like, you know, it might be here. But definitely spending more time with a lover, I do see that for you guys as well, okay? Staying persistent. Yeah, winter. So I do feel like, yeah, this is things kind of heating up after things got cold. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Karmic people, behaviors, people, places, things, cycles, right? Vow. So, you know, making sure that you wrap it up, you know what I'm saying, if that's not what you want. But I do feel like someone wants to get that heat back. Yeah, you're all I seem to think about these days. Okay, so someone's definitely missing you, Scorpio. I feel like you're not even just missing them, they miss you too. All right, if you needed that confirmation, here's the confirmation. They miss you just as much as you miss them. Okay, I feel like they think about getting you pregnant if this is a masculine energy, and if this is a feminine energy, I definitely feel like they think about being pregnant by you for sure. Okay, summer is popping back out. Yeah, so there's that heat. What I just say, I love the way you look naked. Told you. So there's that heat. I definitely feel like there's gonna be a lot of good sex coming to Scorpio, to you guys. All right, you might even be manifesting it, you know, with the psychic card down here. Some of y'all might even be manifesting it and don't even know it. But it's like, listen, I miss my boo, I miss my lady, I miss my man, you know, I miss what we have going on. I miss the intimacy. I miss spending time. You know, I want to touch. I want to kiss. You know, call, text. I still got feelings for my ex. Healing, you know, and in that regard, that always gives me, especially when the healing card pops out with it, it always gives me, you know, having to heal that past lingering energy. You know, just like the soulmate card said, you know, a person you attract into your life who is sent to teach you and show you what true love is, okay? And then it's a karmic partner that you attract into your life to help you heal the unsolved wounds. So this is definitely for some people who still got issues in past trauma and baggage from past relationships. You know, this is someone who is here to kind of teach you that, and to kind of show you where you need to heal at, and to show you what real love is supposed to be, to show you what it's supposed to really feel like, you know. Really promoting growth within you, growth within your fears, to really overcome your fears, to overcome your anxieties, to really put to rest and put to bed, you know, those trauma wounds from past love, you know, especially surrounding maybe speaking. That throat chakra, root chakra is still here. So I do feel like some of you might even need to be speaking up at this time about what it is you feel. How do you feel? Express these insecurities to your person. Express you know, these hurts. Express the fact that, you know, you've been hurt before. So you protect yourself and you guard yourself and you fight, or, you know, you guys go through these rough times or whatever it looks like for y'all, right? Because of X, Y, and Z. You know, they're really kind of trying to show you the difference between what you used to feel like love was and what love really is. I do feel like you can also maybe even expect a call or a text. Yeah, water sign. So I feel like that's you. Scorpio, some of you might need to be the one to send a call or a text. Okay, we were just talking about throat chakra and root chakra. So Scorpio, you could be the one with all that passionate energy, and it's like, but you're not picking up the phone. That don't help nobody. That doesn't help promote growth within you. That doesn't help you face your insecurities. That keeps you stagnant in your comfort zone. Some of you might hear this and be like, yep, that's exactly what I want, and that's cool. But that's how you literally work against getting the love that you really do seek. You know, if you're going to be that psychic and that oracle, and you're going to draw in this love to you, then obviously there's some changes, some cycles, closing door card, right, that would need to be released here in order to do that. And it starts with you actually opening up and being willing to open up and share these insecurities and these fears. Express them without insecurity. Express them with the desire to release, really, and the desire to walk away from these insecurities. It's not to really keep you in the prison. It says, I'm trying to better myself so I can give you what you deserve. So I feel like, yeah, this is about you, Scorpio, right now. Making sure that you work on that, okay? You want to be able to give people what they deserve, just like you want what you deserve in the same breath, which includes exactly that. You have healing. You have, I shut you out when you go to, I shut you out when we argue because you or I go too far. Mirror, okay? Memories is back down here at the bottom of the deck. What did I just say about mirror? Karmic partner. It says mirrored energy, toxic connection, facing your fears and insecurities. So since you guys are mirroring, you guys also have the very exact same fears and insecurities. The same thing that scares you about this connection and that you're insecure about is the same thing that scares them about this connection and that they're insecure about. Okay, but the healing starts somewhere. Somebody has to do it. If this is going to be a karmic soulmate that kind of blossoms into something healthy, right? Karmic doesn't always exactly mean toxic connection. Again, it could just be someone here to show you where you need healing, and you have to face your fears and your insecurities in order to get that life partner, that true love, that marriage, and that husband and that wife that you seek with that intimacy. And learning how to actually express lovingly instead of argue, bicker, fight, and hit below the belt, in order to really create that sensual energy to be together. Because somebody goes too far. The heat card at the bottom of the deck literally indicates that. It says cursing, physical altercation, hitting below the belt, conflict. So someone definitely goes too far and the other one shuts the other one out. Both of you guys have the same fears and insecurities. It's just manifested differently. Both of you need to be healing at this time. Okay? But this person is not here to play with you or play in your face and fuck you over. They're not. They're here to show you what real love is supposed to be. Not only what it's supposed to feel like, but show you what real love is supposed to be on the giving end as well, just like the receiving. They're here to show you and mirror to you, you know, where you actually need to be doing the work at. But it depends on you and if you're going to actually do the work. Passion Fruit is playing by Drake right now, and I do like that song too. Passion, yeah, passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passionate with my always, yeah. I think it's too deep for commitment for now because we're falling apart. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think this too deep for commitment right now because we falling apart. Yeah, and it's because y'all are always arguing. Y'all arguing with somebody. Okay? Or either about to be because of these insecurities. Okay? So learn how to actually learn how to properly communicate and articulate what it is you're feeling. Okay? So you won't have to be bickering with your person. If you don't know that song, Passion Fruit by Drake, definitely go listen to it. Passionate from miles away and passive with the things you say. So Scorpio, you might be the one always being fucking passive and that need to actually just talk. It'll keep you from being belligerent. Okay? I'm gonna get up out of here because Sagittarius was super long and I don't want to make y'all super long either. Okay, I have other things to be doing over on Twitter. Like, share, subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. Leave me a comment if you did, even if you're just telling me how terrible this was. I'm also fine with that. Leave me a comment. If you want to book a reading, okay, if you just want to know if this was for you, okay, because it only take what resonates. Okay, so if some shit resonated here and you was like, I don't know, I feel like you might be talking to me, bitch, definitely book a reading. I am a full-time reader. I'm always open. Okay, booking information will be below. Before we leave, let me just grab my hat. Okay, make sure you check out Thuggin' in Public, okay, that's also below in the description box, okay. We sell hats, we sell beanies, we have pins, stickers, we have t-shirts, okay. The girls are doing the things of the girls, black-owned business, okay. Make sure you check it out. It's very comfortable, you know, very cozy, very warm over the ears, okay. I know we're coming up on springtime, but I'm just saying, you know, you never know. Could be a good thing for a friend, all right? So definitely make you check out everything below in the description box. Book with me, like, share, follow, and subscribe. And I will see you guys over on the next video. Bye.